Do you think that you're missing something? Do you feel like you always get sidelined and the other guy always ends up taking the girl and you don't know what it is that you're doing wrong? Do you want to be loved just for your personality and the kind of person that you are? Well, watch this video because this is for you. Hello my love bugs and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ruby Dahl. I am a best-selling author of 5 books of poetry, prose and bite-sized self-help. I write about healing, self-love, relationships, moving on, self-worth and so much more. And today I wanted to talk about something that's a little different. Because normally I feel like my videos are very targeted towards women. I feel like you get me, I get you, we are girls, we get each other, we're homies. However, I don't want all my male viewers to think that I'm leaving them out. I don't want them to think that I'm making the kind of videos that they can't relate to, which is why most of this video might be, eligible for men. It can also be eligible for women. It's completely fine. But essentially, I want to make a video about how to make a girl fall in love with you. How to make a woman fall in love with you. Now, whether you're heterosexual, perfect. If you're not, if you're gay, this is also perfect. It means I am accommodating to both the male and the female and the binaries and, whichever genders are here. Or lack of genders. I don't even know these days what I'm supposed to say, but you get the point. You get the point. I'm here for you, okay? I am here for you. So essentially, before I go into it, I just want to clarify and give a disclaimer that I'm a heterosexual, okay? So I'm a heterosexual female, and so I'm going to film the video from my perspective. So I might say guy a lot. I might say, oh, if you're a guy and you want to, it's because I'm a heterosexual female. So when I think about someone trying to make me fall in love with them and thinking about male trying to make me fall in love with them. However, this video is, suited to everybody. So make sure you keep watching because there's some useful advice and some amazing tips in this video for you. Now, as a woman, I feel like I might have a few tips and stuff to be able to give to you. I might be able to know how a woman's brain works. And even if I'm not able to give you, all the tips because it won't apply to 100% of women, it will at least apply to the kind of women who are like me.
Funny, clumsy, weird, ambitious, independent, a bit mouthy.
If you're like me, or if you like a girl who's like me, then this video is going to have so many tips and good stuff for you. I just want to make it clear that you can't make anyone fall in love with you, okay? You can't make someone fall in love with you by being anyone other than who you are, right? So your personality is what's going to make someone fall in love with you. However, this video is more about whether you understand women well enough to be able to know what you're doing wrong. Like if you're the kind of person who gets into a relationship and then the relationship doesn't last long, or you're not even getting to the relationship stage because the woman is just not interested after a certain period, then this video is for you to understand why that's happening. Not to understand how to just carry out the tricks and make them love you all over. No. It's about how to understand women on a deeper level, to realize what it is that you're doing wrong in securing a relationship or securing a woman for life. So let's get into it. Number 1, be honest. Okay, I know this sounds like a really basic one, but essentially we don't like games, okay? We do not like games. I've said this so many times, and I've said this to my partner as well, because initially when we were talking and stuff, he would like to play a lot of games with me. Like he'd like to be like, oh yeah, I really like you, and then a day later he'd be like, oh no, we need to call it off. And I'd be like, do you like me? Do you want to be with me? If you don't, stop wasting my time. Because I'm not an immature little person who's going to play along with your little games, and that's what most women are like. We are mature. We are very mature for our age, and we don't like games. We don't like to be played along. So if you like the girl, just tell her. Don't go on 3-4 dates with her and then expect her to know that you like her based on your actions, which might not even be consistent. Tell her, take her by the arms with her permission and tell her how you feel. Look into her eyes and tell her, I like you, or I love you. And trust me, she's going to appreciate your honesty so much more than those little tiny games that you do, the hot and cold that you do, the pushing and pulling. Girls don't like that. Just be honest and tell them whether you like them or not. This also applies in situations where you feel like you've been in the friend zone, or you feel like she likes someone else, or you think that she's interested in someone else. How do you know that? Just tell her, ask her, hey, do you want a coffee sometime? Do you want to go out? Do you want to go to the movies? Make sure it's a date, okay? Make sure you clarify it that it is a date, okay? If you're worried that this other guy is going to take her away or this other girl is going to take her away, seize the moment. Tell her how you feel and leave the rest up to her. Number 2, be confident. Okay, your body posture is going to say everything about you. Do not dwindle in front of her. Don't speak quietly. Don't be shy. Don't apologize too much. Oh, sorry, but I think, oh, I'm really sorry. I don't know if I'm so. No, just exuberate confidence. Of course, don't be a douche as well at the same time. Don't be overconfident or cocky or egoistical. I understand, you know, some men can be like that. Girls don't like that. Just be confident to a degree. Confident in the way where you know who you are, you know what you are, and you know exactly what you want from this particular relationship or situationship that you're in. Trust me, there are people out there who went on a date aren't even able to hold a proper conversation. And as a woman who's very bubbly, like I'm a very talkative person, now if I was on a date with someone and they don't even know how to speak to me or they're just very shy and nervous, that will make me very shy and nervous as well. Not shy as such, but nervous and awkward. I'd probably think like, I don't know what to say to this person. I don't want to keep the conversation going continuously. Like I don't want to keep talking. I want this person to ask me stuff. So be confident, make conversation, ask them what she likes, ask her, you know, what makes her happy, dreams, ambitions about the family. There's so many things you could talk to them about. So just be confident. Now if this means stealing, you know, someone's teddy bear, or if you've got one of your own, you know, respect to you, I have one too, taking your teddy bear and having a fake date with your teddy bear, pretending that it's the girl and talking to her to give yourself some confidence, just do it. Just do it. No one's going to judge you. Number 3, be cool. Okay, I understand that you're really into this girl. Maybe you're in love with this girl already. You know what you want and this girl is it. However, you cannot be too pushy. You cannot be clingy. You cannot run after her. Okay, this is one thing I need to make sure. We like it when we walk with people. I want to walk with my partner if I am getting to know him. I don't want him to chase me. I don't want to be running, and I don't want to be running after him as well. I want us both to be on the same level, which is what most girls want. They do not want you to chase them. Maybe you think that she's the one, right? Great. Now keep it to yourself, okay? You cannot tell a girl that you're in love with her on the first or second date. I'm sorry, but that is too much. She is not going to appreciate it. She's probably not going to take it well, unless she's in love with you too, which I don't know, by the first, second date, I'm not sure. However, play it by the ear. Do not be too pushy. Essentially, it doesn't mean that you need to like string her along and make her think that you're not interested, but it also doesn't mean that you need to be attached at the hip and think that you need to do everything together, okay? One of the issues, one of the main put-offs for girls when they're getting to know someone or when they're dating someone is the fact that the guy just becomes too attached, he becomes too pushy, too clingy, wants to speak all the time, wants to talk all the time, wants to go on dates all the time, wants to go everywhere, wants to do everything together, you know? Don't do that. Give her space to breathe and take space for yourself as well. Look cool, you know, look like the kind of person who has their own life, is doing their own things, but likes the girl as well. That's the kind of guy we like, or that's the kind of girl we like, I guess. You're not in a 100-meter race, okay, that you need to win straight away. You're in it for the long run, so take it slowly. Because you're in it for the long run, you don't need to instantly make her your girlfriend, instantly tell her you love her, instantly be clingy. Well, you shouldn't be clingy anyway, but take it slow. Give her space to breathe and breathe yourself. You've both had lives before you met each other, so continue with the life that you have. Number 4, give her compliments. Now, even if her love language is not words of affirmation, affirming language, compliments, really, they make a huge difference. And I feel like as a woman, no matter what our love language is, just being told that we look good, or just being told that, you know, you appreciate us, or we did something good, or just affirming us makes us feel good. It makes us feel happy about ourselves. This is not to say that we want you to validate our existence, but it just means that the person that we're with appreciates us, which makes us feel good. So when she gets into your car, when you're on a date, tell her she looks amazing. When she gets out of the car, if you haven't complimented her yet, tell her you like her heels, you like her dress, that colour really suits her eyes. Did she do something different with her hair today? Straightened hair looks so good on you. Those are the kind of compliments that girls really appreciate, especially when they do something different. So like if a girl who's just recently curled her hair or had it dyed they like it when their partner notices these things, or the person that they're seeing, or the person they potentially like notices that something is different about them. Sometimes, compliments just give you that little bit of extra confidence. If you're being complimented, you just feel nicer. You feel like, okay, my person has appreciated how I look today. Maybe I wasn't feeling confident today, but now suddenly I do. Number 5. This is so important. Please, 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 please don't try to control her. She will run the other way if you try to control her. Now, some men are psycho, okay? Now, I'm not going to be shy about it when I say it. I feel sorry for women who are with men who control them, who tell them what to do, who tell them how to live their life, what to wear, where to go, what to eat. I'm sorry, but if you're doing this to your partner, or if this is the kind of relationship that you want to be in, this video is not for you. Like, this is not the place for me to furnish men's egos and getting, girls who just listen to their every move. I'm sorry, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that here, because this place, we're going to get confident women, strong women. Those are the kind of women that watch these videos. We don't really like men who are douches. This is very different to people where you're like, when you're in a relationship, the one thing you really need to understand is that you do discuss your decisions with your partner. Like, you discuss your life choices, you discuss your decisions, you discuss new opportunities. Now, if something were to happen in my life, I would discuss it with my partner and I would say, okay, yeah, this is what's happening. What do you think? I'd like to get his opinion on stuff. I'd like to see what he thinks if I made this particular choice. Essentially, the choice is mine, but it's good to know what they think. It's good to know that you're on the same page, or that they have particular worries about this particular situation, or they're looking at it from another perspective that you've not even seen it yet. It's good to do that, especially when you're in a relationship. You have responsibility towards the person. If you're going to make a life-changing decision, it's very important you let them know first. However, this is very, very different to people who get into relationships and think that they own the other person, where they think that, the other person, that woman, should not be doing anything without my permission, or without telling me, or without asking me. That's not how it works. Women do not like being told what to do. We shouldn't be told what to do at the end of it. If you have issues with telling women what to do, you really need to get therapy and find the root cause of that problem. However, if you believe in, making decisions together, respecting each other's choices, being in a safe space together, then yeah, definitely, I think you're good to go. Number 6, give her attention. Now, as an attention seeker, this one is just so important to me. If you're dating a girl and you barely have any time to call her, to text her, to speak to her, to give her attention, give her time, I really think you need to get your priorities straight, because I don't think you're ready for a relationship just yet. In order to furnish this new dating ship or situationship and turn it into a relationship moving forward, I've said all ship too many times, you need to give her attention, okay? You need to give her your time, your attention. When she's speaking to you, focus just on her. You need to make sure that you're not tapping away on your phone. This is a really bad habit of my partner's. I have to take his phone away from him and put it in my back pocket, and then I sit down with him and I'm like, okay, so let me tell you about my day, okay? Because men have this issue. Men do have this issue with staying focused for too long. I remember asking him once and I was like, what's going on in your mind? And he was like, I'm genuinely not thinking of anything at all. And men can do that. Men cannot think of anything. However, when we're talking to you, when we are calling you, we want you to give attention to us. We don't want you to be in that thoughtless bubble where you're not thinking about anything at all, as including the stuff we're telling you. We want you to pay attention to us because it shows us that you value us, that we're important to you, that you care about how our day went, that you care about seeing us. It's not that hard. If you give her the attention, trust me, she will give you 10 times as much attention as you give her, because it's just the kind of people we are. I like to pay attention to anything, to all the tiny little things, the trinkets. I like to pay attention to everything that my partner does, and it makes me really happy when he pays attention to what I do, and he gives me the time and effort that I need. And that's all that you need to do to furnish this new dating ship. If you like a girl and you want her to see you as a potential, you need to treat her with care, love, and lots of attention. That's all for today. I have so many more tips on how to make a woman fall in love with you. Remember, you can't make anyone fall in love with you, but just to make yourself look more attractive. The first thing I'd say is don't be a douche. The second thing I'd say is just, focus on those tips that I've given you guys, because trust me, most women, we are not high maintenance. We do not need money and being taken care of and being pampered and treated well. All we need is a loving and respecting partner, someone who, looks at us, cares about us, and respects us. That's all it is that we need. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you like the video, please like, comment and subscribe. Please share, and I will see you all next week.